What is up, everyone, and welcome to episode 10 of the Art Brothers Art Show, where you get to watch an amazing artist draw absolutely amazing art, and then I will also draw something too. So tonight, we are working on some Darkstalkers artwork, and I think my camera is, I think it's working. And but first, before though, let me introduce my co-host with the mostest, the one and only, the writer, artist, and creator of Dead the Grim Reaper, currently on Global Comix, the one and only Melvin Cruz. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you for asking. How you doing?
Oh, I'm tired, but I'm here. You know how it goes.
It's all good, man.
Oh, okay.
We'll get through this.
Let's see here. And little introduce myself here real quick. I am the writer, artist, and creator of The Adventures of Sig and Joe, currently on Global Comix. Both links for mine and Mad Mel's books are in the description. I believe both books are free to read. Currently, right now, I am working on How the Squirrel Saved Longview, which I'm doing entirely on live on my YouTube channel. So if you want to watch a comic book being made from scratch, please like and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Also, too, we are simulcasting to your channel, which it is working good now.
Nice.
And for some reason, every time I comment, it comments on yours as you. So I don't know why EV Mux does that, but that's kind of weird.
All right. Nice.
So, if anybody's wondering why Mad Mel might sound a little weird on his own channel, it's because it's me. So don't judge him for anything weird stuff that I say.
Yep. You're doing it on your covers.
Yeah, I'm doing this on some sketch covers, Darkstalker sketch covers. I did want to do Felicia, the cat girl, but I realized I have the sketch covers for oh, hey, what's up, Unhinged? Yes, guys, check out Unhinged's channel. I've posted a bunch of links. I had a great interview with him, and his show is really awesome. I hope to go on there again. That was a really fun interview to do. But yeah, I saw that this is a Morgan book, so I might as well draw Morgan on the Morgan book.
Yeah, I might sneak in a headshot of her, maybe. I'm thinking about it.
So yeah, I'm going to draw Morgan on the Morgan book. And I also have one of the character Hyson Ko, or Lele, also on the internet. Oh, yeah, Unhinged would love to have you on as well, Mel. And this is a character that has the big claw hands.
Nice. Thank you, Mitch. Ooh.
So, if I get to her, I will draw her as well.
How recent did Darkstalkers 1 come out? How recent?
Let's see. This is a while ago, I believe. This is
okay.
On.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
And it says March 2022 first printing.
Okay.
So this is the spin-offs where they were doing each individual character, I believe.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So we are working on a holiday horror book. You're so busy. I'm a little busy myself, but we'll have that out sometime next year, 2027. So I will give you a little update on what I'm doing. So I have, believe it or not, I was pretty busy this weekend. I have got the title, I finished the script, all the dialogues, and I'm about 90% done with the characters and the turnaround. So you're going to see this for the first time very quickly, nothing too special. Operation Kill Kringle.
Operation Kill Kringle. All right.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go with a Santa that looks. I'm gonna go with a Viking kind of a look.
Okay.
Well, I do a quick look at how he would kind of look like. So still working on that. And here is what he's going to be wearing.
Oh, sick.
Okay. Get it out. There you go. So yeah. So yeah, this is moving along well, miss. I'm gonna start working on this very soon. So gotta flush out everything. You know how it is, and you know
Yeah,
how.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially the stories, man. You know, you're like, oh, this is great, and after a little while, you're like, well, that sucks. So let me improve on it. All right. So I am doing Dimitri.
That is the Dracula dude, right?
Yeah, it's so weird because the anime is amazing. The stuff, the art style, everything. It's amazing. But it's so weird because I've always thought he was the main character. Then all of a sudden, it's not. It's the monk that goes and eats Pyro. I'm like, what? I thought he was the main character. That's very weird.
I don't remember the cartoon.
Oh no. Yeah, don't look at the series. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. But the anime, yeah, you can YouTube it. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, so. It's so weird though. But
Yeah, when I was on Unhinged Dent's show, we talked a bit about. They asked me about any crossovers or collaborations that I've done, and I mentioned to them our Halloween, or I mean our Christmas.
oh yeah, yeah. I was
deals, so.
Yep. Yeah, I've had this idea with this character, and like I said, I almost every year on the holiday I would draw him and just have a scary Christmas and a frightful New Year or something like that. Then I stopped a few years ago. I just stopped. Now he's gonna make a comeback. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna squeeze mine in whenever I can.
Yeah. Oh no, you're jeez, man. I don't
Between
know.
now and Christmas after next.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how you do it, bro. Did you say you watched He-Man, didn't you?
I'm gonna watch that tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I haven't. It's not doing as well.
From what I understand, it was like 54 million in the global box office.
Global.
Is
That's
weekend.
yeah. That's not that good, man.
Not with a wildly reported budget of 200 million.
No. Yeah. Thought it would do better. Some YouTubers are talking about what possibly went wrong, and they're saying that it looks like the kids weren't showing up to see it. It was more 40-year-old adults. So, like, wow. Okay, I can see that.
Seeing how Mad Mel draws, I definitely screams art school student. The way he holds and draws with his arm.
Don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. It's terrible. No, this happened, please. I have issues. I really do, man. It's I don't know, man. But yeah, I don't know. It's just how this happened.
Let's see here. Orange says, I'll let you buy the Bullet Warren. I haven't heard great things. And Dingus says, I really liked Masters of the Universe. I got flamed on Twix for saying I liked it, lol. Yeah, I heard lots of good things from people who watched it.
Yeah.
People who give honest reviews have said good things about it. I think, honestly, it's probably more of a casualty of picking a little bit too old of a target audience, PG-13 instead of PG, and I also think it's a casualty of the economy. And I'm wondering how well it's going to do. Well, one, I'm wondering how much legs it's going to have.
Yeah.
And two, how's it going to do on video on demand?
Now that's the thing right there. So that might do a bit better. You know, so. But then you got what? Disclosure comes out this weekend. So that's
Yeah, Disclosure might take some from it.
Yeah.
Especially since the kids aren't watching. I don't know how hyped people are about Disclosure.
Oh, I know.
You know, I know it's Spielberg, but just his name carry as much weight as it used to. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. Well, we're going to find out.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, have you seen the Avatar movies from James Cameron?
Yeah, I bought the third one and watched it the other day.
And?
It really, to me personally, it felt,
Your opinion.
it honestly, it felt kind of like a rudderless boat. Like it didn't know what it wanted to be,
Uh-huh.
and it was kind of like the two, but not as well put together as two. Like two wasn't bad, even though I thought it was too long. But three was just kind of like, all right, well, you know, it's almost like two different movies slammed together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I didn't care for it. I dropped out after the first one. I thought this is, again, my opinion. It was just like a cowboy and Indians. The Indians are the Indians, and
It was the first one was very much Dances with Wolves
very there you
with
go.
blue cat people.
Yeah, much
But-
better.
Yeah, I liked it though. I was like, you know,
Yeah.
Cameron can put together a good film. He's got good pacing. His storylines are good. I mean, it may not be something that like you remember for the rest of your life and like change the storytelling, but he does put together a good story, you know.
Yeah.
And so I didn't get to watch the first one in theaters, which I heard was not, you know, which I heard was amazing. I watched the second one in theaters, and I tell you what, the 3D was top notch. I mean, oh my goodness, it was so beautiful in 3D. I thought at times like the whales were going to jump out of the screen at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it was so well done. And but when I watched this third one, which maybe it would have been better in theaters, I was just like, I don't know, it just didn't. It didn't sell it for me. I was just kind of like, well, the plot's not not really moving that great for me, and I just thought it could have been better.
Okay.
If I'm just being honest.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know of any plans to making another one. Have you heard anything?
I believe it was greenlit, but the last official thing I heard was before the movie came out that it was going to depend on how well the third one did in the box office.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the third one did like a 1.5 billion. So I'm guessing there will be a fourth one, but I'm not 100% sure.
Once you hit that billion mark, man, yeah, probably. But it's just kind of unusual to see these movies not doing well. Thought like, oh, we're gonna have one hell of a summer, but so far,
I think we're setting up for a really terrible summer for big budget blockbusters in general.
yeah, that budget is just unbelievable.
I think Supergirl's probably going to underperform. I think what are some other big ones? I think Toy Story. I think Toy Story, unless it's just terrible, I think Toy Story will make a billion. I know Mario 2 just passed $1 billion recently.
Of course. Hello, Mario.
Yeah, I was calling that one. I mean, that one was like, yeah, that's that. I mean, it's a kids movie, so instantly right there, you're talking about 4 to 5 tickets to go see.
Maybe Toy Story might hit that too. Who knows?
I think Toy Story might hit $1 billion, but I don't think Disclosure is going to rock the cinematic world. I don't think. I think Spider-Man will probably do the best out of all of them.
Yeah, you're right.
Just because Spider-Man always seems to do good, whether it's good or not. People just love Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think Spider-Man will do decent. I don't know, though, how well, I mean, if it'll break $1 billion. But I don't think Disclosure will. I don't think Supergirl's going to break 400 million, probably.
That's what they got to do, including marketing. One thing people forget: marketing and the theaters, they take their portion too. So
Yeah.
a lot of hands in there.
That's why I constantly talk about video on demand, because video on demand is less hands coming out of it.
Yeah, and they might do well there. I've seen several movies that didn't do too well at the theater, but then all of a sudden, video on demand, it's like the #1 hit. Like, okay.
Now, and I will say this too, and this is I want to say this very clearly too. Even though I just said I don't think Supergirl's going to do good, I think it's going to be a good movie. I'm going to go see it in the movie theaters. I just don't know. I don't know how much it's affecting it, but there's a very massive negative campaign.
Well, maybe she just, I don't know, just be quiet. Like, what are you doing? No. They haven't learned. Warren. Like, no, don't attack your fans. You got to have some sort of clause like, look, you can't attack the fans. You got to talk highly about, movie, and even if there's some negative, hey, give it a chance, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
But she's been out there just, I'm like, what are you doing?
Because, like, and you're 100% right, because even if she didn't say anything bad, there's an entire apparatus on YouTube that's going to hate the movie and never watch it. And they made an entire business out of hating everything that DC does. You have some really crazy Snyder fanboys who hate everything James Gunn does, even if it's good. So, the film already has a leg against it almost instantly. I mean, look at Superman. Superman has a great audience score and a great critic score, and generally people who have watched it and who are saying that it's not a bad movie. It's good. It's fun. It's a fun movie. Worth the watch. But there is an entire system on YouTube of these reviewers and Twitter that honestly, when you read their reviews, I wonder, it sounds like they're watching a different movie than the positive reviews. They're saying stuff on, Twitter that's just okay, wait a minute. This was not mentioned in any other review that's been going on here. What do you mean that this happened or that or this? It's just what's going on? Okay, who's telling the truth here? What's going on? And it's just kind of are we spoiling the well so much that good movies are being missed out by the target audience because of people talking down when they shouldn't be?
Yeah, and the movie's not even out. I mean, give it a chance. Go see it. Then, yes, I understand. Yes, there is, I understand where they're coming from with some things. Give it a chance. I go to be entertained.
Well, you're absolutely right about she should shut up, because you don't need to be attacking your fans. It hasn't worked.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, Warren said, "Hey, man, it sucks." Okay, Warren, but I tell you what, watch the movie, and then get back to me, and then tell me what sucked, and we can talk about it. There you go. Okay, but not be like, "This is not even out, man." I have a feeling that Lobo, are they gonna take that movie and ooh, everybody loves Lobo. Now we got to make them a Lobo movie. But I've been watching movies for a long time, and I like going to the cinema. I not much scares me anymore, but when COVID hit, the thought of losing theaters, yeah, that got me a little bit scared. No, I love going to watch movies. I'll give you an example of how ancient I am. A few years ago, they put back in the theater Alien, the first one. I went to go see it. I would see it by myself, but I went to go see it because I seen it when it first came out.
Oh yeah, you are dangerous though.
Yeah, so I was like, this is cool. I get to see it. How many years later? No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. It's like, man, cool, I get to see it again. Yeah, you're right. They see the atmosphere, the turning off the lights, the popcorn, and you're with your kids. or whoever. It's just a wonderful experience. And I used to take my daughters out to lots of movies. One of them don't like horror movies, and that's my fault. But the other one does. So it's like, okay. Not throwing any names out there. Easy. Love you, baby. Somebody's gonna do the math. I know somebody's like, wait a minute, if he went to see it when it came out, and it came out, oh, he's ancient. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll give you one. My brother took me to go see when it came out. Oh man. Don't do the math, Warren. Don't say it out loud, bro. Just say it when the cameras are off, okay? Um, Return of the Dragon with Bruce Lee.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. He took me to see it when it came out. So, yeah, I've been watching movies longer than most people have been alive, so it's always a wonderful experience. Hey, Christine. Yes. When you talking about heroes, God, they're so good. But man, when you burp them up, oh, it's so bad. Yeah, it's so good. Even now we're talking food. Sorry, man. Also, drive-ins. That I miss. I had a lot of fun with the drive-in. You have any drive-in near you?
We did years ago, but it closed down.
That was the shit when COVID happened. Okay, we can't be in contact. All right, well. Aragon, yeah, I don't know, guys. Aragon, I was a little disappointed. I expected more, and then people are telling me that you got to read the books because it was better. It seems like the case. The book is always like better.
Which one?
Aragon, my daughters are talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's been a minute for that one. Look at this guy. All right, Warren. Throw some more dates out there for you. Let's see. I seen Jaws when it first came out. Seen Alien when it first came out. Gremlins when it first came out. I got Return of the Dragon when it first came out. Game of Death when it first came out. Jeez Louise.
Oh, yeah, we get it.
What was that?
I said, yeah, we get it. You're old.
Whatever. Melvin, how do you stay so youthful? You know what my answer to that is?
What's that?
Root beer. I love root beer, man. I love root beer. Saul messed you up. Yeah. So I was too young, and back in the day, even though things, times have changed, they wouldn't let me into the theater. I was too young to see The Exorcist when it first came out. That's when they're like, oh, okay, yeah, no, you can't let you in.
Exorcist was damn gnarly film.
Yeah, no, it's just nothing like that has ever been done. That threw everybody for a loop. Like, oh my God, I don't believe they did this.
Exorcist had people like throwing up in the aisles, and
Oh yeah, it was. That's why they were like, nah, you can't go to see this one, buddy. Wait a minute. Nope. Yeah. Scared of the Jesus out of a lot of people. All right, take mine. The baby a bath. So I seen Scary Movie 6.
yeah, I've not heard any good. I've heard nothing good about that.
um, um, I gotta be honest, Warren. I chuckled maybe a few times. I did not care for it. I was rooting for it, man. But I did not care for it.
I was kind of shocked when I heard the response to it because Wayans Brothers are back.
Yeah.
The whole Cruz back. I was like, okay,
All right, yeah.
yeah, they're gonna knock this one out of the park.
Nope. Yeah, so it's one of those movies that, man, I was expecting, and oh well.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. You would think. Like I said, this is just a weird one this year. Lots coming out, but now horror in the month of May did very well with Obsession and Backrooms. Very well. And I didn't think of May as being, one of those months that got good horror movies. You wouldn't think May. Maybe I'll do a half a tree.
Well, horror movies. Like back or what was it? Obsession was only filmed for like what was it like It was like less than $1 million, wasn't it?
Yeah, 750,000.
Yeah, Backrooms was like a couple mil, and it's just
Sick. Just making profit after profit. Wow.
yeah, it already kind of has an advantage being the fact that it's so cheap. You know, they cheaply made, and there's an audience for horror. You know, audience horror is one of the last genres right now that has not necessarily felt the COVID kind of deal. Like people are still willing, horror fans are still willing to travel out to go see a horror movie.
Oh yeah.
That's why I think Clayface is going to be probably one of the more profitable superhero movies of the year.
Yeah, now that one, if they go that horror route that it looks like they're going, I'm like, they might have something there.
Yeah, it's a rated R body horror.
Yep.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to do. They made it for like 40 million. I think it's going to do quite well, profit wise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that one could do very well. I don't know how much Spider-Man cost to make, but probably I'm guessing $200 to $300 million.
Mm-hmm. That one is suspected to do well, and Spider-Man. So Spider-Man, for some reason, just keeps doing well. So you can't really kind of say, like superhero fatigue because this Spider-Man, you can't explain Spider-Man. It's like, well, you can't apply that to Spider-Man who's completely superhero. So.
I think it's more along the lines of fatigue of bad superhero movies.
There you go. That is it right there. It can be that. It's just.
I think what they're running into is a lack of faith. Like, I think even if they do a good movie, there's people who are just kind of checked out now. Where it's like, if anything, I'll just wait till it comes out on video. Because even films that are critically doing well and audience scores are doing well are not getting any kind of love in the box office.
Do you have superhero fatigue or bad movies superhero fatigue?
Oh, bad movies. I don't believe in superhero fatigue.
I think I'm just a little worried about, especially the DCU. I mean, DC. This is your chance now that Marvel is not up to their standard with wonderful billion-dollar movies. Now is a good chance for you to step in and do your thing. But then you got Superman. Okay, probably broke even. But why would you go with Supergirl as your second movie? Why not a Batman?
Yeah,
I didn't get that.
The Batman was a lot because they didn't want to conflict with the Batman movie that's going on right now.
That's just
And another part of this was James Gunn was like, his philosophy when they first started was like, we're not going to put out a movie unless we have a really good script. So Supergirl's script got approved pretty fast. They're still working on like Wonder Woman's script, and I don't think they're doing anything with the Flash yet. And there was some other stuff that kind of got shelved, not shelved, or is still working on trying to get the script right. Like the Authority has pretty much been shelved because they just couldn't quite get the script going good enough.
Yeah, but then who knows what we know the Authority, but you know the commoner, the common are going to be like, who the hell is that? So it's like, I don't know. I just don't know.
Now, there's rumors that Wonder Woman's going to be in Man of Tomorrow.
Oh, new Wonder Woman.
The new Wonder Woman. And there's, I know the Green Lantern is going to be in Man of Tomorrow. Let's see here, what else? I think Lobo is going to be in Man of Tomorrow, as well as Supergirl.
Okay. I haven't heard that. Oh man. Okay. This is a good opportunity for them, man. So far, I don't know. The Man of Tomorrow, how good? I mean, not Man of Tomorrow, Superman. How did it break even?
Superman did $500 million plus some change in the box office, and then when it went on to video on demand, it was the #1 video on demand movie for like 2 or 3 months.
There you go.
And that was people renting it and buying it at 25, buying it, renting it for 19. And it was the #1 for like 3 months.
Wow, nice.
So I think it was profitable.
Yeah.
Now some people will say, well, it didn't make the golden ratio of 2.5 of its budget, and marketing costs, but no one knows how much they spent on marketing, and we don't know about tax breaks, and we don't know about video on demand. So a film that made $500 million that we know of in the box office, I'm pretty sure that it did fine. I'm not as naysayerish on it as some people are.
Mm-hmm. As long as it breaks even, geez, at least break even, at least.
It did well enough that they instantly greenlit Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah, so I was shocked. I was like, oh, okay, I guess it got greenlit, so all right. Yeah, got to see that Superman movie when it came out too, Christopher Reeve. All right, that's enough of that.
Wow, okay.
I know, bro. Yeah, I've been in the movies for a long. See, now you believe me. It's like, man, dude. So for a long time, man. I got some people who are like lucky, because like, why? But you got to experience some movies that's never going to happen again. I mean, even if it comes out in the theater again. So. Once in a lifetime.
Yeah, that's very true, Dingus. There's more variables now even than back in the day. Like back in the day, the box office, when I was a kid, if a movie did good, you didn't see it on VHS or DVD for like 6 months, 6 to 8 months.
Oh yeah.
That's how you knew a movie was really good, is how long it took to get to video. nowadays, you've got just as many people, if not more, who are waiting to watch it in the comfort of their own home, and they're renting this thing at $20 a pop, buying it at $24.99. Disney movies they're buying at $30. And if you get, you know, a shit ton of people buying this thing at $30 a pop or $25 a pop, and you know when it goes to the movie theater, the movie company only sees like half or less than half of that money because there's a lot of hands that dip into it. But when it's on video on demand, there's a lot less hands. So it's like the whole landscape of box office has changed. The reason why they go to video on demand so quickly is because there's money to be made there.
Yeah.
If it wasn't making them money, then they wouldn't do it. And there's a lot of old head thinking right now, especially in like YouTube, where it's like, well, if it doesn't make that ratio, then it was an abstract failure, and you know, all this other crap.
You would think something like Superman that would just automatically make, but now, not anymore.
Well, what really killed Superman was international.
Oh, you think so? You didn't do
Yeah,
that right?
Superman made most of its money nationally. Its domestic gross was way higher than its international gross. If its international growth was better, that would have been a more of 700 to 800 million movie. Instead, the international was a flop on that one. So, well, not a flop, but it was a lot less than what its domestic gross was. And that played a big part into Superman only making 500 mil. I think like out of the 500 million, 300 and a half of it was 300 and a half million was like was domestic, which is a huge deal for those kind of movies. Like those movies usually, if you're going to clear billions because you're doing just as much or close to the same internationally as you're doing domestically.
Yep, that's true. But yeah, times have changed.
Yeah, that is true, Dingus. Writing the TV is much more top notch than writing in Hollywood right now.
Yep. All right.
Like, I'm looking forward to that Lanterns TV show. I think that looks good.
Which one?
The Lanterns one, the Green Lantern one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I liked the recent trailer. I was like, oh, okay. I'm digging it here. Okay. So.
Yeah, I'm down.
I didn't care for one thing is I like Hal Jordan, man. I don't know, but they made him look like just bitter, just bitter and pissed, It's like, no. I like Hal Jordan.
I like the actor, though.
Yeah, I can't get his name to save my life.
I can't remember his name either, but he's a
me too.
good actor.
Yeah. I'm terrible with names, man. I cheat like crazy. Google helps me. Who is this fool again? I forget.
I agree with that. I also think the political undertones of the movie didn't help it internationally.
Yeah, you gotta keep that crap out of it. We go movies, escapism, man. I don't want to hear anything. politics, and this is what's happening now.
Like, according to Gunn, he wrote that movie before anything kicked off over in the whole Israel conflict.
Full of dookie.
But it was like, well, then you did some Simpsons prediction shit, man, because that pretty much was it was just a side plot that was not needed.
You believe that? I don't know.
I think Supergirl will do better internationally because it's a space adventure.
Yeah, I got that vibe of, you know what, Guardians. That's the first thing that when I seen the trailer, I'm like, you know what this reminds me of? And then the internet went crazy. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess they agree with me.
Well, I agree with you. It's just I don't know. It's like, okay, James Gunn, I get, like, you're going to preach to us about how these movies are all going to feel different because you have different directors doing it. Then why make a trailer that makes it feel like one of your movies?
Yeah. And the thing is, I did like the Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy. I did like it. The first one. Second one was okay. But the first one, man, that one was great. And that soundtrack, those are my days. Those are my music. So I really resonated with it. I think it's already got his tickets already.
Yeah, he's going to be at day one watching old Supergirl.
You know you have to do an episode, man, on your channel in regards to it. We want to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah, I think this weekend I go see Disclosure. I would tell you why, but I don't want you to judge me, Warren.
Is it because you went and watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind when it came out in theater?
Whatever. Yeah, I did. So. Oh man, yeah, man. I watched all of them. I'm telling you, I will sneak out of the theater, okay? And I tell my mom, yeah, we're going to the local theater. No, I used to sneak out, get on a bus, walk a few blocks all the way to downtown Chicago on State Street. Back in the 70s and 80s, that's where all the movie theaters were. All of them were all State Lake, Chicago, McVictor's. I know a bunch of people are saying, dude, how do you know? I was there. And so, yeah, I used to sneak out and watch all of them there. Good times, man. Good times. I got $25 for Christmas one time. I took 3 of my friends, so there was 4 of us, paid for the ticket for the bus, theater, food, and then to come back home. $25, 4 people.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad at all. Now, dude, I'm like, oh my goodness. I try not to sound cheap and old, but it is a bit pricey, man.
Yeah, that's why when I go to see He-Man tomorrow, I'm going to catch a matinee.
Yeah, dude, and you have to. It's like, how much are you going to pay if I wait until a few hours? Yeah, you're going to have to pay almost twice as much. What the? I gotta get out. loan or something just to go watch a damn movie now.
Yeah, I got my popcorn on a payment plan.
Our thing is gonna cover something where I did a panel. Yeah, you gotta do the same for Supergirl. Yeah, gotta do it. And like I said many times, man, I want to get entertained. I want to be out of this reality and into that world. Out of this world for a minute, just for a minute, and be in that world and enjoy all the craziness. And we can come back to reality.
Yeah, the Regal that I go to, the one I'll be going to tomorrow, is has a half off Tuesday night for like concessions and stuff.
Nice.
So
You have popcorn?
popcorn and stuff, it's all half off. So it only cost me like $50 for a popcorn.
You're a popcorn man, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I like having me some popcorn.
No, I can't say that. I'm okay with that. I'm not a big fan. But yeah, we got like on Tuesday. It's like a very slow day, so you get free popcorn. Yeah, you know what it is? It's okay, and I don't judge anybody, man. And I'm like, hey, I don't like this movie. Okay, you loved it? Yeah, I think it's the greatest movie since whatever. That's okay. I'm good with that. It's like that's all right. Just because I didn't care for it, I'm not gonna judge you because you liked it. Like it's all good.
Nah, fuck that. I judge you. How dare you like that movie? How dare you?
Judge.
So judge. I'm judging so much right now.
Look at this old geezer. Oh, I'm hanging out. So I don't know. Yeah, if she would have shown up, Supergirl, with the Superman movie, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not just a cameo in the end. But question, Warren, do you like this version of her? What I really got turned off when she's like, "Bye, bitch," like, or "Thanks, bitch." I'm like, wait, did she just call him? I'm like, okay, they're going with a different version of Supergirl.
I personally liked it.
What?
I liked the story that they're basing her movie off of. I like the idea. I don't want her to be Superman with boobs. I want her to kind of be her own character with her own flaws.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the idea of her being like she watched. She was like a teenager when Krypton died.
Yeah.
And
She's seen it.
Superman was just a baby. So Superman didn't go through the trauma of watching Krypton be destroyed. Kara did. Kara saw Krypton be destroyed. Kara watched as her family and her friends disappeared. And to me, I like the idea of this kind of traumatized Supergirl that's trying to learn how to be the hero that she's destined to be.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I like that idea. I like the thought process behind that because it's like she's just not going to be well, a version of Superman with a skirt on. She's going to have her own problems. And if that's what the movie's kind of going with, it's like, well, this is her learning how to be Supergirl. That just adds a depth to the character that separates her from her cousin.
Yeah.
So I don't mind that myself.
Oh, okay.
Personally, I don't know if she needed to be in the movie.
Yeah, you know I did.
But I don't mind the idea of her being damaged like that.
Damage good. I just didn't care for her to say that to my boy, man.
Well, I can understand that.
Respect, man. That's super.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I can understand that, and it was kind of jarring. If you're going to introduce this kind of different idea of Supergirl that people maybe the general audience might not be used to, you kind of bring it a little bit easier than just to have her swoop in and be all like, "What's up, bitch?"
Yeah, I was like, wait, did you just call him? Respect, that's his home too. Come on now. But I get it, the edgy air. Well, all right. Let's see if it works. I know Jason Momoa, he looked like he had a lot of fun.
Now, okay, let's say in a world where Warren is in charge of the DCU, what I would have done is I would have introduced the Trinity. So it would have been 3 movies: Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman. Then I would have introduced a world's finest Superman Batman movie. And in that world's finest, we would have gone off the Michael Turner drawn world's finest Superman Batman story where Kara shows up and Darkseid wants her for his to be part of his Furies. And I would have played into that whole deal. That was what I would have done, where you know how they had the fight at the farm in that animated one. I think Michael Turner did the
yeah,
that's what I would have introduced. I would have gone with the world's finest and then introduced Kara in the world's finest, and that's how I would have introduced her. I would have probably kept a little bit of the World of Tomorrow edge, but then all that storyline has them going to Themyscira to train her. That has Darkseid. You get to play around with him some. You get to see the fight between Darkseid, Kara, and Superman. There's all sorts of cool stuff you could have done with that.
This is in the Warren universe.
This is it in the Warren DCU if they were paying me to do it.
I like it.
That's what I would have done. I would have went that route.
Yeah, but
then we would have got to see her. Got to see her that way.
It sounds great, but the problem I think is Batman. When they went to do the Patterson Batman, but you kind of threw everything off because now, like you said, that would have been a great idea. Trinity, but how are you going to do a Trinity when this version of the Batman is not in that universe?
See, I would have introduced him first. He wouldn't have been the Batman movie first, but before I would have done World's Finest, I would have done a Superman movie, a Wonder Woman movie, and then a Batman movie. And then that's in the Warren verse. And then when you have those 3 established, you do a World's Finest type kind of movie, and then you can introduce Kara, and then in each one of the individual sequels of Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, I would introduce other aspects of the Justice League, like introducing, Shazam possibly, or in Wonder Woman introducing Green Arrow, or maybe save Green Arrow for Batman, something along those lines, and start introducing these characters and concepts, and then I would just kind of let it kind of pour out from there.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now it's like you said, it's like why are we getting Supergirl before Batman?
Yeah.
You got to know who your top guys are. Like, you need the Trinity. The Trinity is what needs to be established first, and then once you establish the Trinity, you can bring other people in.
Yep, slowly but surely. You know who I want to see? A real version. All right, here we go. 70s version or 80s version of the Spectre.
Oh heck yeah!
Man, I mean, that man was he was unaliving people, man. He was like, what? In very creative ways.
Heck, I want to see the Question.
Say what?
The Question.
Oh yeah.
I think after watching Spider Noir, you get Nicolas Cage to be the Question.
Okay.
You know, introduce him in a Batman movie. That'd be badass.
You know, I was going to ask you, I watched it this weekend, just one episode. I like to stretch it out. I don't like to binge. Well, that's not true. I do like to binge. I didn't want to. What do you think about it?
I loved it.
All right. So we're on the same page. Everything, bro. I love Nicolas Cage. He's amazing. So
yeah, Nicolas Cage is amazing in it.
Oh, yeah. He's always a good actor. But everything.
It like an old school black and white noir.
I want to watch it again. I first said I'm going to watch it in color first, then I'm going to watch it again in black and white. I have to.
Yeah.
You know.
Now the color version they did in that old school kind of Technicolor.
Yeah. It's kind of what is it, Technicolor or kind of like a little washed out. I'm like, I like this. Everything worn. What is it? They're in the 1920s or something.
It's post World War II, so it's
all of
late
it.
1940s.
Even his secretary, I'm like, I like her. Everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I like everything about this damn show. Very well done. A little skeptical, but then I'm like, okay, no. I like it. I kept saying that through the whole thing. I like that. I like this.
Oh, the storyline's so good, too.
Yeah, and then even him, the way he act like that character, everything. I'm like, okay, I think you got something here. I forgot totally, Warren, that it was going to be on Prime. I forgot completely. Watching From as another show that's driving me crazy because I want all the answers now, but I can't. I'm getting all kinds of every episode, Warren, on that From. It's okay. I want some answers. More questions. I'm like, son of a.
What is up, Massive Panda? What is up, Martha?
Oh, it's amazing, that show.
Oh, yeah.
And then as soon as it finished, I'm like, okay, let me get out of here. And I'm like, wait, what? Fire Noir, I gotta watch it. Very well done. And it helps too when you have an actor that you like.
Well, yeah, Nicolas Cage, don't get me wrong, he can be hit and miss.
Yeah.
The guy takes every movie role that comes along, whether it's a $2,000 budget or it's a $300 million budget.
Yeah.
But he's just rocking in Spider Noir. He's doing so well in it.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of that old school noir aesthetic too. So.
Oh man, I didn't realize that, Warren, until I kept watching it. And like I said, I kept talking to myself. I like this. I like that. I'm like, oh, okay, dude. I think you got a hit on your hand. I like it. I'm not sure how it doing, but
it was the #1 streamed show, and I believe in Amazon history.
Nice. There you go. We want this to succeed. We don't, we're not like a lot of us. I'm saying all of us, but like us. We love these shows. We want them to succeed. We don't want to, be like, want them to fail, and then okay, to do a YouTube episode in regards to. But no, man, we want these to succeed.
Yeah, I want all of them to do good.
Yeah, man. Jeez.
I want the seniors to be saved. I want all this stuff. It kind of irritates me the negative patrol, or whatever you want to call them, kind of reviewers now who come out in this full force assault against everything that comes out, and everything that comes out they say is bad, and they haven't even seen it yet. Or everything is woke. It's like woke derangement syndrome.
Yeah, it's like, come on, guys, give it a break, man.
Like, not everything is woke. Just because it has a woman in it doesn't mean it's going to be woke. Like, calm the hell down, guys.
Yeah, I know. I kind of follow a few myself, and I scratch my head too. Really, really, dude.
It's like, I get it. This is how you make your money, but it's just got to the point now where I don't know why anyone trusts your opinion at all.
Yeah. And I don't agree with a lot of them. A lot of them is like, hey, this sucked, and I'm like, no, I watched it. I kind of liked it.
It's like, well, you liked it. Well, I haven't watched it. And I know it sucks. It's like, hold on a second. Wait, you haven't seen it, and you're telling me it sucks?
Yeah,
like,
right.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah, you're right, Panda. Yeah, you want them, Nicholas. I like him. I always liked him. He was a good actor, man. So, yeah, I'd be rooting for him when I see him. Like, oh, dude, I hope this does well. Why? Because you're in it. So. He's so cute. Not you. I'm Morgan.
Oh, got my hopes up, man. Come on now. I was like, oh, he thinks I'm cute. Everyone thinks I'm cute.
Warren.
Oh,
Easy. Yeah, I don't. Do you binge? Try to watch as many one after the other, or do you just like me? Like, you know what? Now I'm gonna take my time with this. I want to enjoy it.
well, normally, if I can binge and I like something, I will. But like with Spider Noir, I had work and everything else going on, so it was like I'll watch one episode now. Okay, I'm done drawing, so now I'm going to watch another episode. So, it took me like 8 or 9 days to watch the whole thing.
Oh, okay, there you go. So no, all right. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I might watch some tonight after this, so I'm not sure. I love the option of the color. When they did that, I'm like, guys, I like that.
I wanted to do like pre-recorded reviews on it because I want to do more pre-recorded stuff. I do not have time. It irritates me, but it's like I'm using every bit of time I have right now, and it's like I just can't do pre-recorded stuff. It would help out my channel so much, but I just can't do it.
Oh no, you're too busy, man.
I thought maybe I might do like 3-minute quick reviews on YouTube Shorts You
Okay,
know,
not a bad idea.
I might try that. I won't have anything fancy with them. No cutaways, none of that edited stuff. Just essentially me talking about it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't have time to even spend 2 hours editing together a video.
No, 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 no. They'll do those quick clip or something. Yeah, that's probably the best way to go.
Massive Pan, have you watched Spider Noir Hour yet?
He was saying he was watching something with his wife.
He was watching National Treasure.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
That is a trilogy of movies that Nicolas Cage did about like stealing the
Oh, I got
Declaration
you.
of Independence and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that one now. Okay, good. I liked him even when he did Ghost Rider. I mean, it was like, you know what? But now, yeah, he's a little bit older, so maybe give up that range to somebody else now.
For being older, he did a really good job with the action in Spider Noir.
Yeah, yep, I was staring at him like, hey, you know what, you're pulling this off. It's not bad. It's like a private eye. I like that. But I am very partial to his look with the goggles and the hat and the trench coat. I'm like, I really like that. So it's like, okay, you got me. I like it. Yeah, I did. And yeah, the thing is, you are correct. Yeah, Ghost Rider really doesn't get that much respect, but I had fun with it, man. And that's all that matters. That you have fun with it.
Yeah, I really liked the second one
Second one.
of Ghost Rider.
I love the first one because if I'm in this, excuse me.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I love that woman. Uh, yeah, yeah. What was that one that he did with the little kid that was grow up to be some kind of evil?
Oh, that's the second one.
Was it the second one? Was it?
Yeah, that's the one where the kid is being chased after by the evil Satan-like
Yep.
character, and that one was cool because it showed Ghost Rider. Whenever he controls anything, it becomes a Ghost Rider vehicle.
Yeah.
So like he had that deuce and a half, and then he also did that huge drilling machine. And as soon as he took control of it, he like turns into a flamed up Ghost Rider vehicle, and that one was pretty cool.
I didn't like one part where he was like spinning in midair. That part I'm
That
like,
part was weird.
that was weird. I'm like, I don't. But I like the melting of his leather jacket. It was like melting because of this flame. I'm like, oh yeah, very cool. A lot of fun with that. Yeah, you're right. As Benedict, it did get that Mad Max kind of feel. I loved it. So it's just kind of difficult, to incorporate. I mean, I'd love to see him show up in something like, I don't know, Spider-Man. You know, it would be so weird and different. How's Spider-Man gonna deal with, something like him?
was reading a report that old Zack Snyder is going to do a remake of Escape from New York.
Oh, man, another one that I've seen in the theater. Anyway, um, that's gonna be. I want to see how they can pull it off. That's gonna be a tricky one, man.
I don't know how you pull that off without Kurt Russell.
Oh man, Snake Plissken, yeah, he was.
Like, who are you going to have play Snake?
Ah, tough one, man, tough one.
I mean, maybe John Berthendahl. He's a Batista fan. Maybe I'm trying to think of who Zack Snyder would cast. But that's a tough role to fill, you know.
Ooh, that's a tough one. But there's a few choices.
Yeah, I think the Hellboy movies hold up too.
Yeah, we should have done a trilogy.
There are talks, rumors. I think even Ron Perlman said he'd come back one more time if Guillermo del Toro was doing it.
Last time I seen Del Toro do anything was the Frankenstein.
Yeah. Which got a lot. I mean, I liked it myself.
Yeah, very different, and I liked it. Now that last Hellboy, what was it? The
The Crooked Man.
crooked, broken, crooked, lopsided, whatever his name. Yeah. So, I don't know. I kind of like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like bits and pieces that I like. I'm not sure if I care him too much that actor as.
Now, are you talking about the bigger budget one with Mila Jovovich, or the newest one that has a really small budget?
The one where you had the Crooked Man.
Okay, yeah.
Probably the last one.
That was the last one made.
Yeah, there was parts. I'm like, okay, this is not bad, but I don't know how I feel. I don't think I care too much for him as Hellboy. I don't think he pulled it off.
I never saw the movie, but I didn't like the makeup job.
Yeah, that bothered me. All right, Martha. Be right back. and ran out of room. I was going to throw it in his castle, but I guess not. I overdid it. So this weekend, man, I was having a lot of fun with coming up with our holiday horror special that we're gonna do.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, it was like I was just so I got the whole script done, dialogue, everything. I was like, oh wow, ending the story, everything, location, putting the characters together. Like, this is coming along really good, so maybe I'll start it up. I'll do like you're doing, you're doing your squirrel, and then when you get that chance, you continue with Sig and Joe. I'm going to be doing something like that.
Now, I don't know if I will, but I've been entertaining the notion of penciling the entire Santa Claus story on paper.
I want to do it black and white completely.
Like doing all the pencils on actual 11 by 17 Bristol board, comic book paper boards, and then scanning those and then inking and gray toning those.
Wow. Brave man. You're... Oh, not brave, more like mad. Madness, bro. Yeah, I bought something and I haven't had an opportunity to use it. You ever seen a parallel ruler?
Maybe. I'd have to see it.
Here you go. So it's a parallel.
Oh, no, I haven't seen those.
Yeah, so when you're drawing, and you want to do a straight line, so you can just.
Oh, okay, cool.
And you know who did it, man? And I seen him, I'm like, I gotta get it. David Finch.
Oh, okay.
He's had one for a while. When I seen him do it, I'm like, oh. When he even said it himself, I'm like, dude, I gotta get. Well, I don't know, about $15 or something like that. Amazon. I'm like, no, I gotta get this. It is true, yeah. You want to do that line, and you gotta move it. No, you just gotta close it. And there goes the line. Sweet. I like my known toys.
I watched one of his videos for Proco.
Yeah.
About composition.
Yeah.
Boy, he's a good teacher.
Oh yeah, man. He does it right there in the live stream. And somebody's like, "Hey, how do you do this?" And Meredith, she's a trip. She'll be like, "Wait," because he'll stop and he'll move this to the side, get a blank piece of paper. Like, all right, he's so want to teach you. I feel the same way. I see a kid drawing, and I'm like, wow, oh hey, you like to draw, huh? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I like to draw too. And when they see me drawing, I'm like, how do you do this? Oh, forget it, you got me. How do you do this? Okay, come here. This is how you do it. Just, it's that.
I've done it a couple times during live streams. Someone will ask me, it's only happened a couple times. Mm-hmm. Someone will ask me about something, and then I'll go on this 10-minute lesson on how to do perspective or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's the artist in you, and we love to share. Like, hey, how do you do that? Oh, dude, come here. This is how you do it. I don't have that, ego or stuff like. No, I'm not going to teach you my secrets. That's a bunch of bull.
No, I'll teach anyone. I'll show them how I do it. And I'll tell them too. This may not be the right way, but this is the way I do it.
Yeah. I tell people, you have to learn all the rules. Why? Because when you learn all the rules, then you break them all.
Yeah.
And you make up your own rules. So you gotta learn them.
Learn the rules of perspective, and then you can essentially freehand perspective because you know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
I know I got signed up for a waiting list for a Jake Parker and Sean. It's the Sean guy from Ink Pulp.
Yeah, I like Jake Parker.
Yeah, I got signed up on a waiting list for their winter course. It's $700,
Okay.
but it's a complete graphic novel course where you do 10 to 20 pages of a graphic novel, and then they show you all sorts of stuff on how to organize it, pre-plan, all kinds of stuff. Um, they really go into depth, I guess. And I'm going to, if I get into it, I'm going to save up money for this winter. If I get into it, I'm kind of excited because that'll be a fun, hands-on course. I've been looking for something where the teachers are actually communicating with you.
Exactly. Yeah, you were talking about that. Good job.
So hopefully that one works out.
Oh, you do great. Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, they had organic backgrounds. That's so true. I was
Hey,
thinking
US
about
Army.
that with. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just said I love USR.
Oh, okay. So we're talking Massive Fan of talking about doing organic backgrounds. It's so true. Um, the horror holiday one that I'm doing with Warren, yeah, that one does have. And I got very excited, like, oh, I get to do some fun, organic background. Nicely said. So,
Yeah, I mean, as long as you know the rules,
yeah.
like if I know my horizon line is like along here, then when I'm drawing figures into the space, I know how to put them in there and make them all look like they're in the right perspective.
All right.
All the heads should be around eye line level, and then you're drawing them in the different spots along those lines, and then you add in.
So this is what I do. I learned this from someone many years ago. So if you draw a character and the all right, and they fall on the knee. Everybody falls on the knee. It doesn't matter how small you make them, how big you make them. As long as they all fall on the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do the same thing with heads, where it's like as long as the heads are all on the same line. Now, unless of course they're different heights, but then you could play around with that. But if you use the same heighted person, it's like it's all, as long as the heads are all on that same line, with the knees or the shoulders, then it works out.
Yeah, the same thing. Yeah, you're right. The chin is another one that you can just take the chin and then just put a line there and just draw everybody. Big headshots. Of the chin further away, just like these guys. And your eye just, tells you the rest. Your brain just interprets that. Oh yeah, they're all like right here. They all look like they're in the same room.
Yeah.
But just after years of doing it, you get to learn a lot of great tricks. What's saying? How's it going, man? Thanks for coming. drops them. What? I wish they would do another game of Darkstalkers.
Yeah, I wish they would.
They're really fun characters. And with today's technology, it's pretty cool. Christine has a question for you.
Which one are you doing? Oh, it's the her name is Hyson KO. She's the one with the big claw arms.
The big what?
She has like these big, huge like sleeves with claws on the end of them. Let's see if I can find a picture of her on the internet.
Scared me, man.
Dude. What?
She's this one.
Yeah, with the claws. Yeah, right. That she's
Yeah.
with some other girl, and then they become this. Yeah. Oh, I can't get them.
So I'm working on trying to figure out a cool pose for her. Got an idea, but I'm gonna see if as always, I'm gonna see if I can pull it off.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's like, let me see if this works. Sometimes it works. I think I had a couple here on your show where it didn't really work. It happens. So how far are you with the squirrels?
I have 3 pages left.
Dude, same thing here. Like I have like at least 3 pages left myself.
Well, to pencil. I mean,
Oh, okay. Well, close. I got like 3 myself where to finish up this chapter so I can send it off to the editor and take a look at it. See all the mistakes that I made.
yeah, I'm 3 pages left to pencil on the squirrel book, which I'll probably finish hopefully tomorrow and Wednesday.
Wow. Going live, right?
Oh yeah.
Cool. I'll be there with you. Yeah, you can mess up and thank you for asking. You can go to Global Comics. I got it up there for free. Global Comics is free, isn't it, Warren? Yeah, right.
Well, yeah. Global Comics. If you put your comic book for free on there, it will be. And if you pay $6 a month, you get access to all of their comics.
So this is the one, Mesa Panda. So my first. So yeah, kind of brutal. And he gets butt kicked. Unalive. And almost to the in-between. This is the in-between. This is before you get to the realm of the dead. So everything is realm. This is the in-between realm. So he's just about to cross over when this lady stopped him and made him an offer. Alright, I'll take it. 1 million souls. So he's going to be possessed by 1 million souls. So, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this. A lot of learning, too. And then there we go. All right. And there goes Lilith, a Queen Reaper. And it's just so much fun drawing this guy. I had a lot of fun with him.
Yeah, Massive Pen, I'm getting excited to see your artwork.
Yeah.
Gotta quit being so shy and get back on social media so I can see your stuff.
Yeah, man. I love seeing other people's work. Who knows? I might do something like I did with Mr. Warren here many, many years ago. I just did a drawing of Sig and Joe. Hey, man, here you go. I'm like, oh man, who is this guy? Thank you. You're like, who is this guy? Being nice and take care of my character. I admire what you're doing, man.
I was like, here's your cease and desist letter.
Again? Mother. No, like I said, I've always told you that it's like I admire what you're doing, man. There's a lot of people that I've already encountered quite a few of them, dude, man. I admire what you're doing because I wanted to do something like that, but I understand, man. I totally understand. So time, oof, especially if you're a family man or a married man, time is just fleeting, man. What we do, right, Warren, we sacrifice. It was the other day, it was like 80 degrees. And yeah, I went out there, didn't exactly hug a tree or anything, but I went out there for a minute, and then I got right back to, and I was happy as hell, okay?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I was happy as hell, It's nice out there, it's okay. If I go out there, I have to spend money, I'm good.
yeah, we're married to this now. This is our thing. I was telling them on Unhinged Dead's show. It's just like I love every aspect of making comics.
Exactly.
I love this.
You do have to have that love for it, If you look at that work like, oh man, now I got to do. You're losing half the battle right there. I understand I'd say work, but it really isn't for me. I love to do it so much. No, I don't see it as work. But I say it like that, like, all right, Melvin, time to get to work, man. You got to get this book done already. I'm already thinking about the third chapter, so get this one done first.
That's awesome, Panda. That is awesome. Yeah, I know it's a slow process sometimes, and getting everything all set, but I'll be excited to check it out once you are ready to unveil.
Yep. I want to see.
Recently, Ichthus dropped the PDF of his comic book into our comic book support group chat on Twitter. Did you get a chance to see it?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, check out our Twitter group chat. He dropped a link in there so we can check it over and proofread it for him, and it was pretty badass.
And who is this?
That's Ichthus. His name looks like Itchy.
Yeah. Okay, no, I'm gonna have to go on there. I get notifications periodically,
Another creator in the group chat, Dale, he dropped his comic, kind of a old school vampire story.
Nice.
And that one was pretty sick too. That one's now on Global Comix.
Gotta get more involved with X. I did post my first pic there, the cover.
Honestly, I get no traffic on X, but I like it because I have the group chat that we're in, and so I don't mind. I like that. It's just I wish that it was a more viable place, but it's not.
to serve this purpose.
That's what I wanted that group chat to be. Was a place where we could say, "Hey, can you guys proofread this? Check this out." Stuff along those lines, because it is really difficult to get feedback.
This is X.
Well, anywhere. It's hard to get people to give you feedback on your stuff. At least I have a hard time finding it. And I do understand there's a lot of sensitive creators out there, so people might be kind of gun shy about giving too many critiques. But it's like, please, come on, guys. Just I want you to help, little help.
Yeah, no. Probably a little bit scared too, okay, don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
Well, yeah, there are some sensitive people out there who make comic books.
I don't know, that sounds that's directed to me.
No.
I'm sensitive. No,
I'm very respectful to my elders.
hey, what the? That's right. Get off my lawn! I sometimes do voices, man, when I'm doing, characters. Do you do that?
Sometimes.
Okay, yeah, right. Me too. Sometimes it's just like, and then when I'm doing the Reaper, sometimes it's like, I don't. It's like acting, I have a certain dialogue, and then I say it out loud, try to do the voice, so it can sound more meaningful. Then I let it simmer for a minute. Like, did I like how that sounded? Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Ooh, Martha has a mini cup. Yeah, Martha, my goodness, 24 hours? That's awesome.
This Saturday, I'm excited because it's going to be the first local comic book convention in our mall.
Really?
Yeah. I'm excited because I'm hoping I can meet locals who make comic books.
Yeah. My friend has a YouTube channel too, and he was showing, the show that I was supposed to be in. I'm like, oh man, but I was sick. Remember when I was in?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, oh, I know I couldn't make it. There was no way. I'm like, no way, and I'm thank goodness I didn't because, ooh, that would have been a scene. But I'm like, oh man, I could have been on TV. Not really TV, but you know.
Oh, so yeah, I was going to talk to you, see what you thought. Um, I was thinking, depending on how long the scroll book gets, that instead of doing one graphic novel, I might break it up into two.
It's interesting.
So it'd be like two 60-page type graphic novels. What do you think about that?
You know you're not asking me.
Of course.
Yeah, you have to step back for a second. I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? And you have to be very honest with yourself.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, and you got to figure it out. Like, okay, if I do this, and you got to look at all the angles, all the pros, all the cons. Yeah, and you make that decision. So. I'm thinking about a certain company, but it's in the UK, but I like them. But they're located in the UK. I wanted to go and for a publisher, so it's like, that's what's holding me back is this, once I'm done with this chapter, now I got two. So you know what I'm saying? Where I can like, okay, now I got something to work with, not one chapter two. But they're located up there. Like, don't know, Warren. Don't know.
Do they have any stateside distribution?
That's what I'm looking into. If there's anything here, because it's like, and there's horror. Comic books are horror, so it's like fit nicely. I'm like, man, they got a series called Wendigo, and it's like, oh man, this my character would fit nicely. But oh no. So you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I want to go in and just submit, and then if I'm here in the United States, so.
Yeah, that's a tough one because, if you're going to go with a publisher and they get you into, around here or in the States, I don't know. That's, but you never know. It's like you might hit big in London, in Europe.
That's true.
And you'll be doing cons in London.
Oh yeah, but I kind of, agree with you where it's like, well, can you get me into the stores? Because if you can't, why am I sharing in the profits if you're not doing anything for me, like in the sense of promoting, get me into the shops.
Yeah, if I'm gonna go with a publisher, they've got to do something for me that I can't do myself.
Yeah, because you could do it yourself, and I'm like, well, then I don't really need you. Reaping all the profits yourself too.
And it sucks that since Diamond went under, guys like us getting into publishers is not nearly as easy as it used to be, because now publishers have to be a lot more picky.
Mm-hmm.
And it's harder for them to get into shops because they have to get into Preview Magazine, which makes it harder for them. That's why I'm kind of doing my marketing's essentially on YouTube now.
Yeah.
And my marketing is selling. I'm selling the journey, essentially. It's like, you follow me, you can watch me make a comic book, you can talk to me while I'm making it live, you can, I'll ask you questions, you can ask me questions, you can be part of the journey, and then at the end, the reward of the journey, at the end of it, is a graphic novel that you can pick up. And you could be like, yeah, I watched this guy draw this. I talked with him. I was part of his chat. Stuff along those lines. And that's kind of what the route I'm going now with my stuff.
Exactly.
See, that all depends, US SARN. If it might be a Europe-based company, but they might have office-type distribution here in the U.S. to get away from import fees. Like if they have an American hub that's doing printing and getting into previews, so that way they can not have to worry about the tariff shipping fees, then it might be worthwhile. But it just depends on how big they are, where their reach is, and what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm still doing research on that company. I don't want to say no names right now, but I like what they got. I had one here in the United States, but then when I started looking at the guidelines, I'm like, oh no. Maybe it was a bit extreme, for them. Can't do this, can't do that. I'm like, oh, forget it.
Yeah, like I'm not going to go with an indie publisher that doesn't allow me to do my own crowdfunding. I'm not going to go with an indie publisher that doesn't allow me to do my own stuff, because it's like, if you're not going to be paying me to do the book, then I'm not going to hinder what I can do financially. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to lock myself into you if you're not. The only way I would lock myself into a publisher is if that publisher made it so that all I had to do was draw comic books.
Oh yeah, that would be epic right there. It was one chapter a year. Okay. That'll work.
Heck, if I didn't have to do a day job and I was getting paid to draw my comic, shit, I could probably do.
Man,
I could.
How many chapters would you be able to do if you had 1 year off?
If I had 1 year off and all I did was every day, Monday through Friday, worked on my comic book.
Monday through Friday.
Well, let's just say if I did it so I wouldn't get burned out, I worked Monday through Friday, 8 hours a day, right, like a job.
Wow.
Then I could probably do a 24 to 32 page comic every
Month.
every month to 40.
Yeah.
Every month probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then you're gonna multiply that, by how many in a year? You're talking several chapters.
Yeah, I could keep up a monthly schedule. I might need to have one or two done ahead, but I can keep up a monthly release.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Massive. Massive says, you wouldn't believe how many small publishers I used to see online saying it was still up to the creator to do all the promotion, marketing, etc.
Yeah.
And I was like, then what's the point? Which
Yeah,
is 100% real. It's like, what's the point of me going to you? And, like, what are you doing at that point? Like, if I'm just still doing all the promotion, I'm still doing all this other stuff, then what is the damn point of going to you as a publisher?
Exactly.
I mean, I would even consider a publisher if they were like, well, we're going to run all your Kickstarters. We're going to run ads for you. We have a whole system of promotion. You just have to make sure you keep making it. That would be something that might be worthwhile.
There you
But
go.
just to tell me that I have to do everything I'm doing now, the only difference is I'm going to slap your label on my comic, and apparently you're going to take part of my profits. I'm just like,
No, I'm good.
no, I'm good, homie. You know?
Yeah, I know, you're right.
Well, once again, Mel, I am surprised and satisfied I was able to pull this one off. So,
Yeah. Yeah, a little confidence. Come on, man.
man, I'm always nervous before the shows.
Oh, man.
I don't think we've had a topic yet where I wasn't a little bit nervous beforehand.
Yeah, I kind of made a mistake and I stopped for a moment and I thought, you know what? How long have I been drawing? Dude, you will not believe. When I did the very quick math, I'm like, oh. But you learn. You're always learning. It looks great. What's her name again? I forget.
Lele, something like that. I don't know.
Something rather other.
She's big clawed, big breasted chick.
Hey, I'm all right with that.
I'm down.
How you do?
How are you doing there? Good night, Christine.
Good night, baby.
It can be Martha. Martha says it has to be hard to draw on camera. There's a bit of pressure because, as you know, like when you start a drawing, the last thing you want is to be trying to do a drawing and then just not being able to pull it off like the way you want. And then it's like, oh, damn it.
This already happened to me, Martha. So not to him. He's a professional, but it happened to me already.
Don't jinx me, man.
Jinx, yeah. Yeah, you have to have a certain level of confidence to do things like that.
Yeah, it does take a level of artistic confidence.
But I think also when you're at, like, let's say, a convention, per se, ooh, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, hey, can you draw this for me? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I ended up doing like 4 or 5
Yeah.
6x4 index cards at the last little show I went to. And I was sweating a bit, but they turned out really good. But I'm not going to lie, I was sweating.
Really? What did you draw? You remember? You recall?
I drawed the monster from Markiplier's movie. I drew Tandrio. And then I drew the water ninja from Demon Slayer.
Oh.
And what was the other ones? Trying to remember the other ones I drew too, because there was a couple of them. And yeah, I did it just fine. I was very happy with how it turned out.
Nice.
And so was the customer. The kids' faces lit up when they got a hold of them.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they did. That's a beautiful look too, you know, and they're like, oh, man,
Oh,
they're doing
I
it.
absolutely love that part.
Yeah, they're like, oh. It's right there. You don't know. That kid will probably remember you for the rest of his life. Starts doing art, and you know, next thing you know, I remember at a convention, this one guy, and he did the drawing, was so good. I went back home and I never stopped drawing ever since that. I just don't know.
Yeah, that's a cool thought too.
Yeah, you know, like, wow. I can see that, but that was with my daughters. My oldest, Christine, is the writer, and my youngest is the artist, Stella. And they're big fans of anime because of me, and yep. Oh, we had to come up for next week. No pressure.
That is a good point too. What should we do next week?
Inquiring minds, but I don't know. Doing an upshot like this too, sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. It's pretty tricky to pull off.
Yeah, when you're getting those upper angles along those lines, yeah.
Yeah, so tricky.
Yeah, Finch has some really good short video classes with composition on those kind of different angles and setting up panel composition.
Mm-hmm.
They were quite informative.
Oh yeah, he's amazing. I like seeing him, but it's very far and in between. Jim Lee, he'll get on there on this one YouTube channel. Problem is, it's not very consistent, which is understandable, his position. But you know, I love to see more of his stuff. So. I just wish I could see somebody like Madureira or Silvestri, you know?
Yeah, wouldn't it be awesome if Silvestri was like, I really want to teach people how to do stuff, so I'm going to do it.
Or Mad.
Oh, Mad? Oh, jeez.
Oh,
I would
God.
pay $1,000
Yeah, that would be sick.
I would pay $1,000
Oh man,
in order to get a Joe Mad taught class.
I would prefer. Hey man, can you just draw my character? You know, just to see his. You know, especially after doing Darksider. You know, it's like I know he'll be able to pull it off amazing. Man, I got a Reaper myself. Draw him for me, okay? Dude, you know you would have to take that drawing and put it in a frame.
Yeah.
Tell people, okay, you can look at it, but not too hard and not too long.
You can't touch it. Don't touch.
Dude, I'm just looking at it. No, I know you're looking too hard. That's enough. Let me put it away in the safe. What the safe? Damn right. Yeah, it's just. You can imagine, you know, them doing Mad saying, "Hey, Joe, I'm gonna do a little sketch of your singing Joe or your squirrels." Oh, dude. People try to be making money, man. I sell that. No, I would never sell that. Are you crazy?
Hell no.
Now that is my. It's gonna be in the safe.
I know recently I started. I downloaded a bunch of Joe Mad pencils,
Ah,
and I've got them on my Clip Studio. I made pages out of them,
you're
and I
gonna
started
ink it.
inking them.
You're gonna ink it.
Yeah.
Dude, you are brave. I don't know. I don't know about that, man. I'd be like, I'm going to mess up this. I want to destroy his art.
Well, I'm trying to learn from him. Like I was asking the other day, I was asking a creator on Twitch or Twitter that does a lot of studies, and I was like, you know, how do you study someone's art to kind of dissect and learn it? And one of the ways he said that was decent was inking their pencils. And Joe
Yeah.
Mad has very detailed pencils
Oh, beautiful.
because he does his pencil so that way if anyone comes in and inks it, then they know where all of the line weights. He does all the line weights for them and everything.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
So I was like, I'm gonna give this a shot and see how it goes. So I've been inking some. Right now, I'm doing a Battle Chasers page that has Gully, Calabretto, and the Wizard.
Are we
And,
going to be able to see this, or is this a private thing?
No, I'm going to do a time lapse of it, and I'll show it off probably on one of my live streams.
Let's not talk about time lapse, okay? Oh man, I was like, oh, let me do this time lapse, and then as you know, it's like, well, got this message. What is this? I'm like, what are you? I don't get it. Gotta get that figured out. I think when I do my channel, I think I'm just going to also the horror holiday one, maybe do that as taking a break of what I'm doing and then just go and just bring them on that journey of how I do, step by step.
Oh, do like what I do with the Squirrel Buck with the holiday one?
Kind of very similar to what you're doing with the squirrel, where it's like,
Yeah.
on this page, probably not in one page after the other, so it'd be like maybe this page and then maybe 3 or 4 pages later. Oh, I'll do this page. So you'll have that. Okay, what happened in between? Oh, gotta wait till it comes out.
Yeah, I don't know if it's to my own detriment or not, but for me personally, I'm kind of like, I don't mind if someone sees the entire process because I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna like. I still think they'll buy the book.
Okay.
To me, I don't think seeing all of the interior pages and how they're done will stop someone from buying the book.
Interesting.
I think because like as indie creators, we have to get out there and get seen some way as possible. So I don't know if like giving away the whole bag is necessarily a bad thing. Now there'll be some people that argue with me on that, and they'll say like, if they've seen it in one form, why would they want it in any other? And I don't know. I've owned so much duplicates of shit that I love that I'm like, well, I'm the kind of person who will buy a comic book digitally, and if I like it, I'll go buy the physical, and then when they come out with the special edition, I'll go buy that. And sometimes I'll just buy it digitally to see if I like it before I go buy it physically. And I don't know. It's like we have to get out there somehow. So for me, I don't know. Maybe I'm taking a risk of giving away my product too much, but
You're taking a risk.
you know,
What is it all about?
as the Panda says, I understand both mentalities, but yeah, I'd still buy a comic, most of which I've seen drawn on stream, because I feel even more connection to it. But that might not be every. So yeah, that's my entire like business plan, massive. Is to create the comic book in front of a crowd, so the crowd is connected to it enough that they want to buy the physical. That's like my whole strategy right now. Yeah, I can understand that.
I remember that. It's so sad.
Yeah, what happened to Ed was sad.
Terrible, man. Terrible. People, there's no such thing as monsters because we are the monsters.
Yeah, I agree with that, Panda. I think just being seen is hard enough in this current oversaturated market. So you got to do stuff, even if it is giving away the story. I mean, it seems like the comic book is only part of the overall business that is what you're trying to do here. Like the comic book is just part of that. It's also that there's so much more you have to sell. You really have to kind of sell. The creators have to sell themselves, and not in the way I had to make money in college way, but the way you sell yourself is your personality, your process, your being there more in touch with the fans, stuff along those lines.
So you're saying that we have to be art hoochies?
Essentially, yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, Dimitri came out pretty decent. Pretty decent. Supposed to put a castle, wanted to do a castle and everything, but I kind of ran out of space. So, but that's okay. It's I.
Art hoochies.
What's today's date? The 8th?
Yeah, I believe today's the 8th.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't even know what day it is. Wow, that's like first. Next week.
What's one that we've been talking about that we haven't done yet?
Let's see. You know, I had a list. I thought I had a list.
Massive Panda says, Mel, your line work is super energetic, awesome stuff.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Made a lot of mistakes, but if in doubt, black it out. Yeah, we did talk about a few things. All right, well, we can talk about it now. Let's see, what do we have? We have, oh man, there's just so many things. We can do hybrids, just take a couple of the characters, maybe two or three, and then just do a collage or a hybrid art, anime, gosh, so much. What do we got? Simpsons, Spider-Man, Captain America, Marvel Rivals. They look very extreme.
Marvel
Iron Man.
Rivals would be fun.
The Rivals, yeah, they look just so extreme. It's just beautiful. These guys are amazing. All right, so Marvel Rivals it is. All right, then what character would you choose? Your show, you get first pick.
Well,
Put you on the spot there, bud.
I think I might do Cap.
Oh, Cap. Oh.
Yeah,
What is it?
I haven't drawn Captain America, and I love that character.
I know, right? Just the way they made him look. What's that game that's out there that's from? I think it's from Japan with the Marvels now. It's called something.
Oh, the fighting game?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it's coming out. It's like Marvel Token or something like that.
Token. Yeah, Toko or Token, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, very extreme, really nice. So that's another. All right, so you're taking Cap. All right, who would I pick?
Thank you, Massive Panda. Yeah, that's these warm and cold gray tone markers from Copics. Like, the warm ones have hints of reds and brown in them, and the cool ones have like hints of blue. And it's just it gives it a subtle color, and it looks really nice. I like the way they turn out. Yeah, I think I'd do Cap.
You want to do Cap? All right. Who am I going to do? Oh, man. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Part of me wants to do Emma Frost because they made her thick.
Oh, Emma? Oh.
Thick. They made her thick. I like that.
Oh my! I know where you're going with that. So PG-13, remember, buddy. Let's see.
Oh,
Is she in the first one? Are they doing another one? Or they're adding characters, right? Aren't something?
they're
like
adding characters. They got like
Okay.
Cyclops is coming up.
All right. Well, yeah. Ah, man, I really don't know. Okay. Okay, I got it. Ready?
Yeah.
Rocket Raccoon.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Oh, I have to do Rocket. Alrighty, man. So it is. Marvel Rivals. Yeah, man, I love how they do that. And they have all the 3D models, and, I used to do 3D back in the day. So I'm like, man, they got everything. Just do a movie. You got everything. You got the models, you got the animators, you know what I'm saying? It's like, do a damn movie like they're doing with the Marvel Zombies and things like that. Just do a Marvel Rivals. You got all the models, you got everything.
Yeah.
do some sort of a movie and put it together. I know it's easier said than done, man. But still, man, it's like, you know what? Put that shit together.
Oh, all right. So,
Good job. It looks great.
thank you. Same to you.
She looks great. Big old paws. I'm just gonna pick her nose. Easily.
All right, man. Do you have anything you want to tell the folks about in the coming week?
No, that if they want to see the comic for free, just sign up for free at Global Comix. Dead Reaper.
All right. Yeah, same here. Is to read both Dead the Grim Reaper and Adventures of Sig and Joe, as well as two other works of mine, the 30-page submission to the Anarchy Press Ninja High School 200, and also the 17-page one-shot that became a proof of concept for how the squirrels saved Longview, are all on Global Comix for free. Mm-hmm. Both of our Global Comix links are in the description right now. Tomorrow, I will be on after I get back from going to Vancouver to the VA and then watching He-Man. I will come back here and do a stream working on how the squirrels saved Longview pencils. I am 3 pages away from being finished with the pencils and get ready to start working on the inks and the gray tones. Wednesday, I will be doing the same. Thursday, I'll be doing a pre-recorded stream with Dingus, and we're going to be doing some reviews. This time, we're reviewing an indie comic from a writer that he is going to be interviewing here soon, and it looks really cool. Well, not really an indie comic, it's an image comic, but it's a really cool comic book. And then Friday, I'll be on the last panel where we'll be going over our top 5 best reboots. And then Saturday, I am going to be at the Three Rivers Mall for Fandom Con. So I probably will not be on that night because the con goes on till late. So I'll be doing that. And then Sunday, if I'm feeling up to it, hopefully I'll be on here to do some more drawing. And then next Monday, we will be back with the Art Brothers Art Show, where we're going to be doing Marvel rival characters. We're all be drawing Captain America, and if I have a time, I will draw the Queen of Thickness herself, Emma Frost.
Ooh. I'm getting excited over here.
But until next time, my friends, as always, be good, stay safe, and God bless.
Good night, everyone.